Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to make a video showing you different ways that you can find openings and rounds and make solo plays so that you can really find the advantage in your matchmaking and face it games and really just have an idea going into every round, right? If you don't have an idea, you're going to play the game very poorly, but if we know what we want to do with some of these little tricks and plays, you're going to be able to play so much better. So let's not delay. Let's get into the first trick here. The first thing I want you to do is, if you ever have this long spawn and they're mauling doors, one of the best smokes you can throw for yourself is literally just a smoke off the wall like this as you're running through. Why is this so good? Because with the mechanics of how CS2 works, you can edge the smoke as they throw a molly that comes in, and even though the molly is here, we are able to actually see through it and stand on the edge of the smoke, right? So from their perspective, they think doors is mollied and they don't know that you're going to be able to be behind it. And sometimes you can even get the smoke to land a little differently, where you can peek out even wider, right? Where you can peek out here. I've gotten so many picks in my ECL matches, my face pugs, and matchmaking, and I think it's a great pick to showcase as the first part of this video. Now guys, stay tuned for the message of the sponsor of today's video about CS2 skins.
Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code CoJo. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description.
Alright, so let's go on the flip side of things and talk about a CT thing that you can do. I love making this play when I'm on an MP9 on pistols. And one thing you're going to see a lot of people doing is smoking doors from over here and doing their take. Well, one thing that I saw, I think it was Twist, way back in CSGO doing, is he comes out here and he throws this smoke as he's running through long. And I'll show you how to line it up in a second. But the smoke is going to land in between doors, and I actually threw that one a little too far, but it's still fine because this smoke from the T's perspective makes it really difficult to scale out, and when you have pistols, it makes it really easy to create chaos and get behind here. My favorite thing to do is go on the right side of the smoke as flashes, as everything is coming in, and get around here and shoot the edges of it, and maybe even get yourself into a sneaky position up here if nobody's peeking you, right? So the way you throw a smoke like this is, I actually threw it a little too far. See where this tooth is? So you're going to line up with the tooth as you're running through here. Like, see how the top of the crosshair is lined up with the tooth, and just aim anywhere down here. I'd really just feel it out and throw it like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be exact. It literally just has to land out here, and boom, now we can sit behind this and pick people off as they're running the blue, as they're scaling out here. If you want to top it off, if a teammate can molly blue, it is perfect. It's so good, and you can use it on this side as well. Just a very good defensive smoke that allows for actually some aggression to take place, so that is very solid. Now guys, let's talk about a really good play you can make as well. A lot of you are going to be smoking cross, right? So as a T, one of the coolest things that you can do is you can, if you can get up on this cross smoke without being spotted, if you can come through here and crouch underneath, make sure car's cleared and stuff, and really just be a little rat and work around here and say nobody sees you. One of the coolest things that you can do is you could actually get yourself just positioned right here, or even, if you want, crouch yourself up even farther in position, maybe on this. I don't know if your head is spotted here, but maybe here if it's not. You guys that are scientists can go ahead and research that, but get on this angle, right? I know for a fact this works, right? So you are now here as the smoke fades, and a lot of times what's going to happen is these guys that are playing from CT are like, hey, there's nobody cross. There's nobody that's on site, guys. We are completely fine, right? These guys are like, oh yeah, the smoke's faded, nobody's here. And what you can do 100% of the time that you get into this power position is catch off these players that go to peak. You can get, boom, one kill, find another kill in CT, wherever he is, and you will have them jump scared. They will literally jump out of their seat. It is such a 200 IQ play to leave somebody here, and that can be you. This can be a solo play. Get somebody here and just sit here. Players do not understand this is part of the meta. Even pro teams are not utilizing this. In CSGO, people did this all the time, right? But in CS2, because it's a little bit harder, nobody does this anymore, and it's so valuable to be able to do that. Now guys, let's go ahead and look at another CT pick that we can do. if you guys are noticing that the T's are throwing this Xbox smoke, one of the best openings that you can get both as a rifler or as an opper is have a player fast cat you, have them stand there, jump on their head, jump up here, and get all the way up here Xbox, because look, this smoke actually makes it so they can't see you from lower. Use this smoke, guys. Use this smoke to try to dominate top mid control and go for that early pick. It's extremely easy, extremely basic, but guys, it's so valuable. Now, another thing that you can actually do is, as an opper or a rifler again, if you want to push your advantage, take kind of a risky opening duel because you think you're better than the opponents, you want something to do. If you spot nobody is suicide, one thing you can do is come up here and hold lower. Now, I love to do this when I have a teammate cat that can kind of help me if two people swing me with an op or something. But even without a guy on cat, a lot of times you can sit down here, try to get that first pick and knife out. It is risky, you might just get traded, but it's a very good opening to go for when nobody is suicide. Now, another thing I like to do is if I'm going for this play and I see the Xbox smoke being thrown, and excuse me, I don't know if this is going to hit because I don't like throwing Xbox smoke. What I'll do is I'll actually come here and block their smoke, right? And I can't do it because it's my own smoke, but I'll literally stand here and block their smoke and use it now as a lurk smoke. I'll either hold top mid to the right side of it. I'll hold lower where it's ploofy out, and I'm just blocking their smoke. It's such a good opening to go for. Very effective and very nice. Now, guys, as an opera on CT side as well, one of the cool things that you could do is when you're coming into B site, once you throw your early nades, you make sure nobody's rushing. Maybe you post on some of these angles. Guys, if you can make sure nobody's on right side and get into this angle, you are so set for when they hit B site. Boom, you kill the entry, hopefully you have a teammate close to you or whatever. This is such a good position to kill the entry on a B hit, kill a B lurker that's just trying to get info, see what's up. It's so effective. You'll get so many kills as an opper going to that position. Very good off angle and very, very sick. Now let's go ahead and flop over to the T side of things again. One of the most common plays that you can make is when your team has this B control and maybe you need to search for an answer, you're in a man disadvantage situation, whatever it is. One of the most common plays that you can make on your own as a solo player is molly window, and I have an incendiary so it's not going to spread as much as it should. Molly window, but peek behind it, guys. Wait, don't peek right away, but then come out here and peek behind the molly, right? Because they're like, oh, window's molly, and especially in lower level games, they're never going to expect you to peek behind it, right? Higher level players, yes, they're going to know that you're going to do this. That's why you have to make sure that your timing is very effective and you know what you're doing. But in mid-level, low levels, you will literally destroy with this play. I do this in high-level games. Even if they know it's coming, it's still very powerful. And I'll just have a flash. I'll ask for a flash as I do it or something. But one thing that high-level players are not always ready for is, guys, when you're taking B site, yeah, if you have a man advantage situation, it's not good to push, right? B site is so hard to retake. But guys, understand that you can push through this smoke sometimes if it's really ploofy and get into this box position. If you look at my radar, I'm in a very good spot, and if I ever get here, my entire purpose is to say, flash for me, flash for me, flash for me, right? I'm begging for a teammate to throw a flash, because if I can get into this spot, and usually the smoke's a little ploofier, so keep that in mind. If I can get into this position, they flash me, I can either jump up here and start fragging, or if I know that they're running past me, a lot of times the T's will literally just run past you and go window. If you're asking for a flash, depending on what you hear, you can pop through here and get the easiest kills of your life, guys. Literally the freest kills you'll ever see. It's such a good play to go for. But yeah, guys, that's some plays that I think are very effective on Dust2. This is by no means all the plays that you can go for. Let me know in the comments if you like these type of videos. I would love to do this type of video for multiple different maps, offering you my pro insight onto what is effective, what is good. I have so many different things I could teach you, and I think it'd be useful. So maybe we'll start doing this series a little bit more, but I'm gonna need you guys to support me and help me grow as per usual. So appreciate every single one of you guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Check out the videos on your screen, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. We are on that grind, so peace out. Everyone have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you later.